Has Carnival Cruise Lines made a mistake? Has Carnival Cruise Lines dropped the ball? Has Carnival Cruise Lines cut themselves off at their own knees? Well, that is going to be a question for each of us to answer and for the future to tell us, because Carnival Cruise Lines has decided to drop the plans of having COVID-19 testing done at the cruise terminal, according to Christine Duffy, president of Carnival Cruise Lines. And we're going to get into it right after this. Chris here with High Seas Cruising, and welcome to today's video. So here, just a couple of weeks ago, the CDC put out new guidance for pre-cruise testing that affected vaccinated passengers. Instead of being able to get your COVID-19 test 3 days prior to sailing, that was changed to 2 days prior to sailing, something that we just recently went through on our September the 13th Carnival sailing, where we had to get our test only 2 days prior to sailing. And I'm telling y'all, that was a pretty tight window, and we were kind of sweating that out a little bit. When this information came out from the CDC, Carnival Cruise Lines did state that they were working on a plan to make rapid testing available at its home port terminals for vaccinated passengers that could be taken a day or two prior to embarkation. Well, it looks like that has now changed because they have decided to not do that at all. While we had previously raised the possibility of more on-site testing at our terminals, the logistics of making this service widely available to a large number of guests does not make this a viable option, according to Christine Duffy. So those plans of being able to get that rapid test there at the cruise terminal are officially gone from Carnival Cruise Lines, basically saying, hey, you know what, this isn't going to work, the logistics, the viability of it. But here's my question. If the logistics are so hard, if the viability is so tough, how is Norwegian Cruise Lines doing it for every single cruise? I guess that is a real question that Carnival has yet to answer, that if one cruise line can do it, why can't another? Now, Carnival has stated they have partnered with Quest in order to get testing done prior to sailing with 1,600 locations across the United States. But the problem with that is there seems to be a difficulty in actually getting an appointment with Quest. Why partner with somebody that you can't get a COVID test with? That doesn't make a whole lot of sense either. Not sure where the real benefit of that is coming from. Now, the only bright star, of course, in all of this is the home testing. You can order a COVID-19 test to be taken at your home. You do it over the internet where they watch you take the test. You get immediate results, and you get an email certifying your results that the cruise lines will accept. Now, a couple of notes about these home tests I want to make sure everybody understands. These home tests have expiration dates on them. So if you are going to try to order them months in advance prior to your cruise, understand there is a possibility they will expire before you are able to take that test. So wait until you are, say, 2 weeks out from your cruise before you order them. I did hear quite a few people on our cruise that we just got off of talking about they were going to order these tests for cruises that were 3 and 4 months down the way, and they were going to be ordering extra of them. Look, let's not toilet paper these cruise tests. Do not try to order them now and clear every one of them off the shelf. 1, there's a chance they're going to expire, and 2, only order what you need when you need them so they are available for everybody, because at least right now, this seems to be one of the easiest and most viable options for those that live in the United States. I know that these home COVID tests are not good for our foreign visitors that come to the United States to cruise, such as our friends up in Canada. So the home tests don't work for them. The ability to not get an appointment at Quest is not going to work for them. That kind of does leave them in a pickle where you have to go to places that are going to charge $200 and $300 for a rapid test, while at the same time Norwegian Cruise Lines is doing it at the cruise terminal for each and every guest that gets on their cruise ship. So I kind of wonder, has Carnival Cruise Lines simply dropped the ball? I'm not sure what is so logistically tough about contracting a company to be at the cruise terminal. They are still going to charge you for this test. You're going to take the test. They're going to give you the results, and you're going to be able to get on the cruise ship. I would think that all Carnival really has to do is contract this out and say, hey, have your mobile testing site within vicinity of the cruise terminal, and we are all good to go. But hey, I don't work for Carnival Cruise Lines, so I don't know if that is really that easy or not. But again, if one cruise line can do it, I don't see why another can't do it. When we got on the Carnival Breeze here just a week ago, there was a COVID testing space inside the cruise terminal. Now, I realize that is for unvaccinated passengers, but there is at least obviously some system already in place, maybe not big enough to handle every single passenger, but there still is something there. If you have those few odd people who just can't get results back in time, why can't you charge them to at least take a test there? Because while we were in the cruise terminal, I saw absolutely nobody over there having to take a COVID-19 test. So you have facilities, you have tests, you have personnel that were standing there doing absolutely nothing because there was nobody that required it. So if you add a few people, is it really that much of a strain? I don't know. But like I said, if you were thinking that Carnival was going to do this, and here, if you had an upcoming Carnival cruise, thinking that there is a chance you will be able to take the test right there at the cruise terminal with Carnival, at least as of today, that is a no-go. They have dropped all of those plans. So let me know in the comments below, what do y'all think? Do you think this was a mistake made by Carnival Cruise Lines? Is this going to hurt them? Or is this not really going to affect them in any way? And people should be responsible for getting their own COVID-19 test if they want to cruise. Let me know what you guys think below. All right, hope you guys have enjoyed this cruise news video. If you have, let's give it a thumbs up. Have yourselves a great day, and we will see you out on the high seas.